And welcome everyone, welcome to the Bearded Fool Gaming. And today we are playing Magic: The Gathering Arena. And by the way, thank you so much for the subscription, Bront. A little early, should have waited just a minute, but nonetheless, thanks for your Twitch Prime sub, buddy. So today we are doing Guilds of Ravnica, our early sealed events. Not exactly the same as the pre-release because there's no seeded packs in this, but definitely a big fan of Magic: The Gathering. I don't stream a lot, but today is the open beta of the Arena client here. So I am looking forward to playing some of this today. Not sure why I don't have any audio right now. But anyway, so we're going to jump straight into some arena games here. We're going to get a sealed Guilds of Ravnica event going. So our goal, based upon the way prize support works, is we actually want to go at no worse than 6-2. Obviously, we want to go 7-0, but you know that's unlikely to happen. But although I've definitely tried to familiarize myself with the set, this is my first time playing with these cards, so this is going to be totally blind. As always, I'm definitely open to your suggestions from chat, so let's quit talking and get this sealed Guilds of Ravnica first time ever started. Alright, we got 6 15-card boosters, and let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So that I like a lot how it shows you the rares that you open, like in a separate thing. That's actually pretty sweet. So, looking at just rares, it doesn't look very strong as a whole. So, Watergrave is whatever. We'll play it if we're in blue-black. Now, Doom Whisperer, that's a pretty significant bomb, so that's going to lead us towards black. Mission Briefing is mediocre. Maybe it seems okay. It's not the worst if we're in, like, spells. Divine Visitation is an interesting build around, but we would have to have a lot of token makers, which I don't think is going to happen. But Nullhide Ferrex, just a great solid bomby green card, and Arclight Phoenix is a fine red card. Pretty strong. So I'm leaning towards just based on this green-black, but we will see what happens once we get into this, because we could be in a 3-color deck or anything like that. So pretty sweet how it shows you the rares, though. I like that a lot. Okay, we actually have sound now. Let me turn the music up just a little bit. Give us a little bit of ominous ambience. Alright. By the way, if you guys would prefer to have like music playing in the background or something, I can definitely do that. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So, what we're going to do is figure out the best way to look through cards. So, we're just kind of going to skim through these and just see if anything sticks out to us. Any really bomby uncommons and things like that. So I'm just kind of glancing. Excuse me. Okay, so we got some guild gates here. So we got 2 Golgari guild gates, 2 Boros, a Selesnya, Dimir. Okay. Okay, so we got an okay green-white here, really good red-white here. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Disinformation Campaign. I don't know if it's good enough, but it seems good. Gorgon's a solid creature. Spybug's awesome if we go in blue-black. Of course, we already saw Nullhide. Ooh, Corral Harpooner is really strong. We got a Prey Upon. Okay, yeah, so our green looks okay. We just don't have a lot of it. Not big on what I'm seeing in red here. There's a few individual decent cards, like this Barging Sergeant seems okay. Phoenix is good. Direct Current's fine, but the rest just doesn't seem very good. So definitely don't think we're leaning towards red. Black looks pretty amazing. 2 Deadweights, and a Price of Fame, and a Severed Strands. That is a crap ton of removal. So that is pretty awesome to see. And then the Doom Whisperer. So it definitely looks like we're in black something. So looking at, let's go back and glance through white. So Hawk is fine. Color Culprit removal. Got some token makers. These guys actually make tokens too, which works with our white mythic, which I don't think we're going to go for. Because we just don't have any token makers. This Parhelion Patrol is pretty solid though. So my white seems okay. I'm not really pulled in that direction by anything. Blue's looking decent. Passwall Adept seems strong. Guild Summit's good because we got so many guild gates. We could probably do something with that. Capture Sphere, I guess, is removal. Not a lot in blue, really, that's pulling me there. I do like the Muse Drake a bit. Yeah, I'm not being pulled towards blue, though, so let's keep looking here. Like I say, we already saw green was good. We know black's good, so yeah, I'm still leaning towards green-black at this point. So blue-black, we do have some decent uncommons here. This guy's also a really solid common if we have enough Surveil. I like this card. Artful Takedown's amazing. We'll probably splash for that even if we don't play it. Trooper's okay. Locket's good for if we are in green-black. Undercity's pretty solid. Molder Hulk seems okay. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So yeah, we definitely have some interesting options here. So, based on everything I've seen so far, I think we're 100% in black-green. But the question is, how much does that fill up and how much do we have room for other stuff? So we're going to go ahead and just toss in all the cards that we just know we want for sure. And then we'll kind of work around from there. So, I mean, these are 100% all being played. Severed Strands is probably the weakest of these, but, I mean, 2-mana removal is just really solid. And then as far as green goes, like I said, I think we got some good stuff here. So we got the Prey Upon, we got Crawl Harpooner, probably play a Crushing Canopy because it gets, you know, flying or enchantments. I think Circuitous Route seems pretty decent. Obviously we're playing Nullhide. I'm not sure about Vigor Spore, so we'll leave that for now. Not sure about the Canopy. I like Iron Shell quite a bit too. So yeah, it seems like we got some good options in green. And then we know that we're going to play the Gorgons. So we'll put both those in. We're going to play the Undercity Uprising. Probably play the Golgari Locket. And then we know we're playing the Guild Gates. And we actually have a blue-black Guild Gate. Oh, no, that's not a Guild Gate, actually. So we only got 2 Guild Gates in that. Unless we go white. Oh, we do have a Dimir. Okay, we do have a Dimir Guild Gates. That's pretty cool. So I'm leaning towards this green-black splashing a little bit of blue just for some of those really powerful blue cards. So if we did that, let's kind of see what blue we would have in here. So we'd definitely play Artful Takedown. Could play Dimir Locket. That would kind of fix our mana as well. We'll leave that on a maybe. Something else I saw in blue I'd want to splash. Oh yeah, I might splash the Guild Summit, because that just seems really strong. Because we would have at least 3 Guild Gates. Not sure about that, but it seems decent enough. So yeah, this is looking pretty solid. And we got quite a few good filler creatures in these colors as well. So I think that's what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and put these Guild Gates in just to kind of do it. And then I guess we'll play the, the Watery Grave as well. Alright, so we've already got 18 cards. We don't have a lot more room, but we can definitely do some stuff here. So, don't think we need to play the blue-black Locket considering we got 2 blue sources here. So, Molder Hulk, a 9-cost, 6/6. Turn a land from my grave to the battlefield, and it costs 1 less for each creature in my grave. So right now we're looking at not very many creatures, so we definitely need more of those. Alright. So we're going to have to start putting filler creatures in. So I think Iron Shell Beetle goes in. I'm not sure about Golgari Raiders, so we'll come back to that. Spinal Centipede goes in. I'm also not sure about the Bats, but they probably get played. Could even splash for a Pass Wall Adept, which is an option. Or even a Capture Sphere. Yeah, so this is interesting choices. Just looking here, like I'm thinking, you know, there's a part of me that wants to just maybe say we just actually splash green and play blue-black maybe. So we got a lot of the blue-black stuff here too. I don't think we have enough Surveil to make a Surveil deck though. Yeah, just not a lot of it. Interesting choices, though. And we also have a Selesnya Guild Gates. I mean, theoretically, we could even go, like, green, black, white. And play, like, the Wood Shaper. stuff like that. That's an interesting option as well. Kind of glance at our white creatures again. So we would play Parhelion Patrol. We could play Call of the Culprit. Oh, we could actually play Conclave Tribunal. Yeah, that's actually maybe what I'm leaning towards. So maybe blue is not as good. So let's think about what black, green, splash white would look like. So we would play Parhelion Patrol. We would play Conclave Tribunal, Call of the Culprit. I think that's it, right? I mean, that's 3 pretty decent cards. 2 removals and a creature there. And then that also allows us to play maybe Conclave Cavalier. And then probably the Woodshaper if we want to. Don't have a lot of fixing for white though, so I'm not sure if that's the right call. Just kind of laying out different options here. Parhelion Patrol does seem good, and then these 2 are obviously solid. We also have the Selesnya Locket we could play to help us get our white as well. That's interesting. So if we would put the Guildgate in, Guildgates in, probably play the Woodshaper. We can try out the Cavalier. I'm not sure if it's good enough. And the Locket. That's actually already too many cards. So, I mean, we're pushing it here a little bit. But actually, I forgot we had 3 lands. So actually, that's it. That would be the deck total right there. So let's kind of look at how this looks here. Because we've got 20... And actually, we need 1 more card in the deck. So 4 drops are way overfilled now. That's interesting. And look at our creature count. Creature count's very low, which is unfortunate. I don't like that low of a creature count. I don't think there's any non-creatures we can really drop, though. Everything is just good. I mean, maybe a Collar the Culprit, but that seems solid enough. Maybe we have enough removal, though. Maybe Undercity Uprising. Yeah, maybe Undercity Uprising is the weak one here. And then again, you know, if we just cut the white, that would give us 4 slots just to put in, well, 5 slots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got some interesting choices here. Very interesting choices. I mean, I could even play like this thing. Blocks and then sacrifices itself. I could play this thing if I wanted to go a little bigger. This thing seems eh. And again, if we wanted to go blue-black, we would get Dimir Spybug, Artful Takedown, Disinformation. We'd get some interesting stuff there. We got choices here, boys and girls. We got choices. Thinking about different options here. I don't really think I want to play Vigor Spore Worm, but it does seem okay. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature is relevant. Kokari Raiders seems pretty bad, especially in a low creature count deck. But that's really what we're trying to fix right now, is we're trying to put in more creatures. And unfortunately, if we go green-white, we don't really get more creatures. Even though I guess we have bad creatures we could play. I mean, not bad, but just mediocres. And in blue, we gain a few things in blue. Let's go ahead and just put in blue and just see what it looks like. Because, I mean, theoretically, it could just come together better this way. And then we would also play Darkblade Agent. Just laying these out as maybes. Yeah, it's just too much. So what green are we really wanting to play here? Scorpions could be played without it. Nullhide's big. Circuitous Roots, whatever. Undercity's splashable. Beetles, whatever. Harpooners, whatever. So, I mean, we could easily glow blue-black. So let's kind of lay this out a little bit more here, then. Probably not play the root. That's 24 cards right there. which would probably be what I play. I might go 23 cards. I'm not sure about this deck. How many creatures does this give me? This gives me 11. Still not enough creatures. Still not enough creatures. So this would probably be the splash. Really just Artful Takedown's really the only one I want. Yeah, just look at this. I think our white splash was probably a little better. We also have Golgari Locket and stuff, so that probably lets us play 16 lands. That really gives us 12 cards, 12 slots from here. This is a really hard choice. Any of you viewers have any suggestions here? I'm definitely open to hearing it. Yeah, I think maybe just a light splash of white is good, and then also the white splash of blue just seems good because we get like Artful Takedown. Oh gosh, this is rough. Alright, well, we need more creatures to start with, so let's... These guys are creatures. They're not great. Probably play at least one of him. Don't really have any other 2-drop options. I have a 1-drop in this, but that seems mediocre at best. Don't really have any other black cards at all. I'm playing like every black card I open, apparently. Black just seems strong in this set, though, in general. See, I also could play this Joined Shield, which seems pretty strong, but the problem, again, is it's just not a creature. Alright, let's just lay this back out again in white, because that's definitely what I'm leaning towards at this point. Problem is, it's just so many freaking 4-drops this way. Look at all these 4-drops. That's the deck right there, but there's just too many 4-drops, and there's still not enough creatures. Only 11 creatures. Gosh, this is rough. I could drop, like, the bats. Put in another random, like, early drop creature. Maybe a Skyline Scout. I've got another of this guy too. I've also got the Molder Hulk, which again it doesn't seem amazing, but it's fine. We've got the Vigor Spore. Here we got the Beetle again. I really want you to fix this arena. Add a freaking deck count to this screen. How hard would it be to have it right here? Deck count. Done. Oh, this is rough. I just don't know. Guess we could not play Call of the Culprit, maybe. It's a little more niche. This does not seem good enough. Want more creatures. Also this guy which lets me surveil. That's important to keep in mind. I mean, this guy's only good if you can discard other creatures, so like you just need so many creatures for this. Dang it. This is rough. This is really rough. Okay. We're just gonna start from the beginning here. Alright. So if we were playing blue-black, we would play S-Wall. Guess one of these, Muse Drake, Capture Sphere. Everything in the set's a 4-drop, man. That's the problem I'm seeing here. We can't not play Nullhide. Nullhide's just too good. Those are my bombs. Gotta play all this removal. Oh gosh, Centipede just seems strong. Apparently the Gorgon's vanished. I've got 7 creatures. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is really hard. This is legitimately hard. I think the upside of maybe splashing blue is just slightly higher than white, even if white looks a little better. I mean, this is going to be hard to cast as is, so... Yeah, let's just go with the light splash of blue. Just for, like, Artful Takedown. And I think that's, like, really the only card I really want. I mean, maybe I could play a single one of these Disinformation, because it's fine on its own. Draw a card, they discard, and I can replay it with this. Seems interesting. I really need more creatures still at this point. I guess the Vigorspore gets played just because I need more creatures. I really want another 4-drop. So 2 Erstwhile Troopers get played. I guess the Molder Hulk gets played. Still playing the Locket. I think Uprising is still good enough. Don't think we need to play this Dimir Locket for this. Yeah, maybe we do play the Portcullis Vine here. It seems really bad. Maybe it's just necessary. That gives me 21 cards. Yeah, I really need to hit at least 13 creatures, I think. Really need more than 13 creatures. Splashing blue, I have access to these cards, but they're just all mediocre except Pass Wall. We'll play that. Really want to leave slot. I guess I can do 2 more slots, but I don't know. If I'm playing Molder Hulk, I think I want to go 17 lands. Same for Vigorspore. I guess if I drop those, I can go 16 lands, which gives me 4 more slots. So, with those 4 slots, what do we play? So I've got some removal early. I've got a couple of blockers, a couple of early drops. Really don't like this Portcullis Vine. 4 more cards in flat green with a light splash of blue. Could still play these bats. I think if I'm going to do that, I might as well play this Muse Drake. Let's do that. Let's put Muse Drake in. Gives me 11 creatures. I think maybe one of these. Actually, interesting little combo. I could actually like combo off with these, with this, just like make this whatever I wanted it to be, basically, like up to like 6 or 7 randomly, if I just wanted to go all in. Just didn't get a lot of other Surveil stuff, though. Hmm. 21 cards. 3 more slots. Need creatures. Need creatures. Alright, I guess Portcullis Vine gets played, unfortunately. Just because I need creatures. Just don't think this card is good. Not with so few creatures. Guess maybe we play this bats as well. That gives me 23 cards, so I can put one more card in between white or between blue, black, and green. So you're going to put a final card into this deck. Already got the Locket. I don't want the Dimir Locket really. Could do the Molder Hulk, but nah, I think at this point we do the Vigor Spore. That gives me 14 creatures, 10 spells. Vigor Spore is not the best card. Maybe Molder Hulk's just better. Maybe Molder Hulk's just better. I would have to have, let's see, it's nice. I'd have to have 3 creatures in the grave for this to be cheaper, for this to be the same. I think we'll try out the Golgari Raiders. Way too many 4-drops. But it just is what it is. 1 Crushing Canopy. Gorgons, these guys, Adepts. Alright, so 14 creatures, 10 non-creatures. Playing a couple bad cards that I don't like the Portcullis Vine. So maybe I should just change this Portcullis Vine and make it into like a Vigor Spore Worm. Or Molder Hulk. I think we'll go with Vigor Spore. We'll try it out. That's it then. That's the deck. It's 24 cards, so we'll go 16 lands. Those lands will be 2 Golgari Guildgates, a Watery Grave, and a Dimir Guildgate. We'll add in our basics, see what it suggests. Yeah, I've got 2 blue sources, 3 blue cards, so we'll drop an island. Got 5, 6, 7 green sources, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put another forest in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 greens. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black, 6, 7, 8 green. Not sure why it splits that. So let's drop a swamp, put a forest. Probably need a little more of that early. So that's 9 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9, 9, and 3 sources. Which seems right. There's definitely some cards that I could play differently. I don't really think Circuitous Route is actually that good, because I don't really need to ramp it anything. I don't have any big drops. Let's actually drop this Circuitous Route. Just put in something else that's going to be more relevant. Some other creature or something. Maybe the Molder Hulk. Probably not. Probably not the Molder. Probably the Portcullis Vine. Just to give me an extra creature in the deck. Okay, Portcullis Vine goes in just to be a creature. And this should be 16 lands, so hold on, we got a problem. So we need slightly more green than black, probably. So we'll drop 1 black source. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, and 3. And that's the deck, I believe. That gives me 15 creatures, 9 spells, a lot of 4-drops, decent little blue splash. And yeah, this looks okay. So we're going to give it a shot. This is our sealed deck. So here it is, boys and girls. I'll scroll through it here really quick for you guys. Not the best. I'm somewhat happy with it, so we're going to give it a shot. Let's get our first round going. And thanks for stopping by, anybody that is viewing live or on the YouTube upload. Definitely appreciate everybody that's stopping by. I never sent my little welcome thing. So welcome in chat as well. Alright. Super Rojo. Super Red. If he's not playing red, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Yeah, this looks awesome. I've got my bomb. I've got a good curve. We'll definitely keep that. Don't have a blue, but that's whatever. Definitely don't like playing this portcullis vine, but sometimes you gotta make do. There's a pretty good top deck. Question is, do we just go ahead and sacrifice this off for a card? He's not hyper aggro unless he plays red here, maybe. Yeah, green, white. Skyline Scout. It does block that pretty well. So maybe we leave it around for a bit. Couldn't be better than that. Let's go ahead and drop the Forest and the Pitiless Organ. 2/2 Death Touch is always a nice, nice body with nice stats. Next turn, we can just straight up drop the Ferrix. Wait, is this guy missing his land drop? It might just be over. Might have just won the game because of that. Oh, no, he didn't miss it. Okay. Sworn Companions, making some tokens. Alright. Well, I think we are going to go ahead and... The only thing is, once I play this, I can't play Artful Takedown for a while. That does not seem like that big of a deal. So let's just go ahead and drop the Ferrix. That was a little disturbing. Need to shave and trim my mustache really bad. But I'm a lazy slob and don't do it. On the bright side, it looks like the stream has really good quality. So, looks good. Quick, I'm going to do something here. Since this guy's taking full 5 ever. Oh, he played something. It's a Lesnia Locket. Okay. I think it puts us in a pretty dominating position here. If I draw a Swamp, I think we just straight up win. And I didn't get that lucky. Now the question is, do we play the Iron Shell Beetle or the Centipede? Could go ahead and play the Iron Shell Beetle, buff up the Gorgon, or could play that, put a counter on the Ferrix, and just make it a little higher up there. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to go blue-green, Beetle. Now I think at this point we'll probably sack off the Portcullis Vine. I could do it right now to see if I draw a land, actually. I think I'll wait and do that on his turn. I mean, yeah, I don't think it really matters. I'm going to put the counter on the Ferrix. Just to get it out of combat trick range. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit for 7. He'll surely chump it. Can't target it, though. We'll pass turn. Unfortunately, the Ferox does not have trample. Unfortunately. There's definitely probably an argument for maybe doing the Portcullis Vine right now, but just can't do anything with it. It's like, it's not a huge deal. I mean, I guess if I get a tap land, it's important, so yeah, probably should have. All creatures able to block it do so. Huh, that's pretty important. Alright. Oh, that's a death touch, and this guy's... Oh, that's unfortunate as well. That is very unfortunate. It's actually like the perfect answer to Ferrix, because, like... I can't... If I attack, he blocks. If I don't attack, he attacks, and I have to block it. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a predicament now. Dang, that card is so good. What? Oh, he's just going for it, huh? Well, I guess that happens. That happened, all right. Now it's like I just don't know if I sacrifice this or not, but I think I do. Perfect. All right, perfect draw. All right. I think we'll go ahead and attack with the little beetle first, just to give him the opportunity to trade. And then we'll play the Dim Whisperer. I don't know if it's possible for them to beat that. They'd have to have removal right now. Now I'm going to start surveilling as much as I want. It's a trap, though, if you do it too much, probably. We'll set a marker on the end of his turn, just make sure it stops. Tap 2 creatures. Okay. Gonna tap my guys. Not a big deal. I do like the Intrusive Pack Beast, though. I think it's a pretty solid card overall. I assume he swings with a lifelink here. Pulls back the other and it swings with both? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Guess he wants to put the pressure on me. Mr. Super Rojo. Alright, so end of turn, we're going to pay 2 life and surveil 2. Okay, so we do not want the Guild Gate. I think the Deadweight's fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and let ourselves draw the Deadweight. I guess we go ahead and play it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just kill off this guy. Actually, I guess we do that post-combat. So yeah, I guess we do combat first. We'll give him the opportunity of trading here. Beetle back. Righteous Blow. Yeah, that happens. And then he takes 6. Now, I will start with a dead weight. And we'll go ahead and just kill him. So now the question is, do I play the Centipede and offer the trade, or just Artful Takedown and kill his thing? I could even do it right now. We'll play the Centipede, I think. Save the takedown. Okay, so he sacks the locket and draws some cards. Fine. Definitely like Doom Whisperer. Seems like a standard playable card as well. We dropped a few frames just now or something. Oh, Mr. Bront, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, I got a pretty interesting deck. I think you'll like this. I think I'm actually going to put it on the Beetle here. Make it a little more relevant as a 2-2 instead of a 1-1. Oh, that's a problem. Plus X, where X is the number of creature cards. That's hilarious. So if I put the counter on Doom Whisperer, it would have lived. It would have lived! Darn it all! Darn it all, it would have lived. Well, that's depressing. I guess we'll go ahead and serve. Well, I guess we'll let him do his thing first. So he plays it. Yep. Now we'll serve L2. Definitely Grave in the Forest. We'll leave the Deadweight on top again. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Should have put the counter on the Doom Whisperer, but like, you don't think to play around the Crawl Harpooner, like it's not a play that you see happening. The unfortunate reality. Unfortunately, that guy's lifelink, so I'm not sure if attacking here is actually beneficial, but I guess it is. So, I just keep on the pressure a little bit here. Pretty depressing though, like, I just put that counter on the big guy. Ooh, it's when you cast a multicolor spell. Okay, yeah, it's whatever. So he's in combat. I think we go ahead and just tap his guy and kill his creature. So that's what we'll do. Okay, we'll choose both. Which creature am I targeting here? Guess we're doing the tap first. I really hope so. Okay. Whew. I got scared. I got scared, okay? I got scared. Yeah, that's pretty irrelevant. We've got an okay, okay position. Lifelink's a little annoying, but is what it is. Like he's getting a little flooded. We will, I don't even know if we want to play that or keep it in our hand, but I guess we'll play it. And we'll let it enter tapped. And we will attack for 2. There's maybe an argument for playing Deadweight on his lifelinker. Speeds up the clock a little bit, but he could play something that's actually relevant. So, just kind of sit back and play the slow game. Okay, so, oh, that's bad. So, whenever it attacks, yeah, so he can make lifelink creatures now. Yeah, that's a problem. Good thing we saved the Deadweight. Good thing we saved the Deadweight. He does get another token out of it, so that means we can't attack anymore. But it's whatever. We will go ahead and kill that guy. We'll just keep this forest in our hand, and we'll pass turn now. Unfortunately, he has drawn a few more lands than me, I believe. Actually, I don't know. I have a few in my grave. Yeah, so I've put 2 in my grave. So I've seen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands. He's seen 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I guess we're even on that. It's not the best draw. He does play a flyer, at least we have an answer for it. Or a random enchantment, which is not super relevant, but could happen. I still think Crushing Canopy is something that in a single game match like this you do, just play it. Wow. It makes sense for him, I guess. Alright, we just need a good solid creature. Eh. Not a good solid creature, but a creature nonetheless, so we'll take it and be happy. IDK, it's kind of expensive. Which card are we talking about? Oh, that's a pretty good draw. So now we can actually Now we can actually be threatening in the air, which is very important. Green card in hand. No, I think Crushing Canopy is pretty solid. It's 3 mana removal. If it hit artifacts, it'd be better, but it is what it is. Just, really the mostly relevant part is Flyer. But, oh, really? Another one of those things? Come on. That's unfortunate. Roller Punu is a legit card, though. Like, I would not be surprised to see that in Standard. It is just pushed. 3-2 for 2 is already fine. And the fact that it's just a kill spell is really good. So yeah, that happens, unfortunately. You know, you could also, like, somehow flee that or something, probably, and do some shenanigans. At least this Trooper's keeping them from attacking, for now. Unless there's a Golgari deck. Gold Undergrowth deck, yeah, I doubt it, but like, there's not going to be a deck based around Undergrowth most likely, but there will be a deck that utilizes cards that have Undergrowth really well. There's another decent draw. So the question is, do I attack here and offer him the trade? Or do I keep them both back as blockers? I think I attack here. Offer the trade. If he takes it, then I'm ahead in creatures. I could even discard this to save this guy if I wanted. Okay, it happened about like I expected. So we'll leave it like that. And he draws a card, unfortunately, but whatever. I actually can Crushing Canopy that if I really want to get rid of an enchantment. Not what we're looking for there. I think we keep attacking with this guy with the threat of activation. If he wastes a combat trick or something on it, I'm perfectly fine with that, so. Seems good to me. And we'll leave the land in hand as bluff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've seen 6 of our creatures, so. Okay. Prey upon. Okay. I guess we attack first, he doesn't block, and then we trade. Prey upon. He blocks, I don't have to waste my spell. So yeah, we'll go ahead and prey upon. We should just play like a really good flyer that does not have hexproof, and I can just get rid of it. No ETB. Just play like a 5/5 flyer, no effect, and everything will be good. Alright. Continue to do nothing. Keep our infinite removal in our hand. Oh, speaking of bombs, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. Fortunately, that does not fly. Yep. That's not looking good. We have to draw a creature this turn or it's just over. Come on, creature. Any creature. Any creature. Well, it's not a creature, but it's something. So, 1, 2, 3. Golgari Locket. I think we lose. We'll go ahead and play the forest. And we'll tap 1, 2. 3, 4. Draw 2 cards. Well, wish I had a way to just, like, give this guy haste. That'd be pretty strong. Yeah, so we just go ahead and play him. Get no value. It's not looking too good. Freaking 12-2 is pretty decent, though. Where's that fling when you need it? Oh. That's 5 coming at me. Can't block. Okay, what do we do here? Let's see, we can play this, give this, make this a 12, attack for 12, have a blocker. I could even play the strands on the harpooner, kill that after combat, which seems good. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and play the Vigor Spore Worm. Target this guy. There's now 12-11 this turn. Ooh, I could even give it Death Touch and make it fight, too. That's interesting. Wait, I could gain life. I can gain life equal to its toughness. Ooh, this is a good turn. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So now we go ahead and attack. Because it has Vigilance. If he has, like, destroy attacking creature, it just ruins my life. That also ruins my life. Darn it! Now I can't Severed Strands either because this is sorcery. Dang it, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I lose now, right? No, I guess I can still Uprising to get rid of that thing, so we're not dead yet. Alright, so that happens. Very unfortunate turn of events. Okay, so now we go ahead and play Undercity Uprising. Target creature I control, target creature I don't control. They fight. Okay. We're still in this, somehow. Okay, top deck of land, I'm fine with you doing that. Really like to draw another creature here. Would be what I need. That is perfectly fine by me. So, we will go ahead and attack for 6. Play our blocker. And we'll hold on to this thing for now. He finally played a flyer. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and get rid of his flyer. Okay, we're back in this, boys. Alright. Yes! That's how you do it, right there. That was a tough match. That was a legit good game, start to finish. Wow. So, Bront, while you're here, if you want to take a look at the deck, I'll show it to you. So this is our deck. This is what we got here. Oh, by the way, Bront, let me know if the overlay on my stream is working on Twitch. You should be able to hover over the cards and see them. They just zoom in like other streamers have. I think I got that working. I may not have it activated though, so let me double check that really quick. Let me double check that really quick. Let's see, that is under extensions, my extensions, Deckmaster. Yeah, so Deckmaster is all good. But just let me know if that works for you, Braun, if you're still here. I guess I can check it on my own channel really quick. Really quick here, just want to make sure this works. Definitely doesn't look like it's working on this screen at least. We'll check once I get in game. Speaking of which, I don't think there's any deck changes I really want to do. I think overall it just has to hopefully get there. Just has to get there. The only other card that really makes me kind of want to play it's this, but it doesn't seem that good. Okay, Braun, so tell me, tell me, Braun, if the overlay is working for you to hover over the cards on my stream. I don't know if it works on this screen, but it should work once we're in game. If it doesn't, then I gotta fiddle with it sometime and figure out why it's not working. Oh, thanks, man. Not working, okay. But anyway, here's the deck. I was showing it off if you wanted to just glance at it. Some other stuff we opened here. Got some interesting blue-black stuff, but just not enough Surveil, I don't think. And, okay, we'll check. Now, did you look at it in game? Did you try it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work, man. Okay, I think they did an update on Deckmaster is what it is. Okay, I have Deckmaster open now. It might work. Now it's working? Okay, awesome. Awesome. That is what I wanted to hear. Let me know if it looks correct, if everything, you know, all that good stuff. It was a pretty good hand again. Not the best. A little blue heavy. But I got my green. Yeah, it's not the perfect hand, but we'll keep it. Oh, I like this new field. Oh, yeah, Hearthstone here. You can click on Gargoyles now. Alright. So I guess we go ahead and just play the Guild Gate. Go. Okay, cool. Alright, Death Toucher. Well, unfortunately, we can't play our 2-drop because we don't have green. I guess we just go ahead and play Watery Grave tapped. Yeah, this is not a Guild Gate, this is a Watery Grave for the record, Braun. There's a green to turn late. I think we go ahead and play a creature here. I really like this Gorgon quite a bit. Really like this Gorgon. question is, do I trade? I don't think I do. I think... I don't think I do. I guess I should have. I guess I should have. Okay. So if I play an untapped land, I can actually go Golgari Locket Harpooner. I guess that's what we do. So land, Locket, Harpooner. I don't get any value off the Harpooner, but I mean I have to have creatures out. Can't just be taking 3 every turn. Theoretically, I could have just played the Gorgon, but I think it's better to go ahead and get the Locket out too. That way I can use it to draw if I just don't have anything else to do. So, also ramps me. Like if I hit my Worm next turn, maybe I could do it. Just maybe. Yeah, we trade. Not exactly what we want, but I'll play Gilgate and the Gorgon. Kind of don't like this Uprising. Stone Chewer, welcome to the stream, my friend. How are things going today? Oh, huh. Oh, that's a pretty good card. They can pay 4 life to make it indestructible, so that makes this completely worthless. You're also playing the beta. Wasn't it supposed to be closed? The beta is officially open beta today. So it is officially open today. So now the question, what do? We're obviously playing Nullhide. Do we attack? He can block and pay 4 life, which is not good for us. Let's waste this card. So yeah, I think we just got to play Nullhide and be happy. I agree with you there. Because trading off a creature is not worth 4 life. So how are you enjoying the beta, Mr. Stone or Mrs. Stone Chewer? You could chew on stones in either gender. How are you liking it so far? What decks you've been playing? All that good stuff. Oh, we'll pass turn. Now he looks at his top 3 cards, gets anyone he wants, and puts the other 2 in the grave. So he graved a Child of Night with Coolar and a Swamp. Fortunately, I like that card. Inner Stray is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, so right now, Mr. Stone Chewer, we are jamming out some Sealed. If you haven't noticed. Ooh, Swarm Guildmage. Seems pretty dang strong. Yes, Braun, I am pumped for tomorrow. I am truly pumped for tomorrow. Binders? No, I use every binder I own, unfortunately. I need more binders, honestly. Okay, so I could pay 2 mana to allow me to play non-creature spells. And then I could play Undercity Uprising. Give this thing Death Touch and fight here. Should I attack first, though? Give him the option of trading. Or should I... so many different options here. I could also just attack. He blocks and pays 4 life. I could also just like play the Uprising, kill this thing, which is pretty important. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to go ahead and attack first, so. We'll attack with a 6 and see what he does. Wants to pay 4 life, I'm fine with that. Okay, so I will kill the Guild Mage. And do I want to force him to pay for a life, or do I just want to kill his Stray? I think in this situation we probably just kill the Stray. 4 life for the creature seems decent. I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll go to damage. Surprised he gave me that option like that. That's a little weird. Okay, so now we will go ahead and play the Trooper, or do we want to draw some cards? I guess we go ahead and play the Trooper. Wish I knew if I played land yet. I think I did. We'll go ahead and just drop the Trooper. I think this way I get more presence out so I can be a little more aggressive. Maybe. Probably not super relevant, but... Well, actually, he has card advantage on board because he has the ability to draw a bunch of cards. And this thing is natural card advantage. Speaking of which, it looks like he put those 2 in. I can't block here, so I gotta eat 4. I mean, I guess I could block here, but that would be bad. So yeah, we'll take 4. That's a pretty good draw. So I guess let's go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4. And wait, no, actually I can't do that. Undo everything. Has to be black or green. So green, black, black, whatever. And we'll draw 2 cards. He does the same thing, okay. Oh, and then he does this twice, actually. That's interesting. There's a part of me that really wants to let this guy mill himself out and then just kill it before he, like, prevents himself from losing. I don't know if that's the right call. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and deadweight his Gorgon. I mean, just kill it by let's just doing different things. And then we'll go ahead and play... Actually, I guess we should attack here, because we're not going to block. So yeah, we'll go ahead and attack for 4. We'll play Pass Wall Adept. Underrealm Lich is such a bomb, man. One of the many reasons why I think Golgari is the best pick at the pre-release, because you can get stuff like this as your freaking promo. Which is just crazy. And Assassin's Trophy. That's fine. Hey, we get a land, though. We'll draw a card off that. Yes, this is sealed. Looks like it. Sometimes that happens, though. That's not unrealistic. Trying to decide if I just play the Uprising, kill the cat, push through for 4 extra damage. Or 2 extra damage, I guess. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe. I guess we'll save it in case he plays something relevant. He's actually almost out of cards. This is relevant. Like he can't bust this locket or he loses basically. He doesn't lose, but it puts himself in a situation where if he loses Lich, he loses. I'll actually take a look at his deck here and just see what he had. Few Gorgons, Guild Mage. Yeah, looks like a pretty solid deck. I don't know why he's doing that, but we're going to take the bait. Maybe he has something to give all my creatures -1 or something? Yeah, maybe he's one of the extra creature for Undergrowth. Huh. That's a somewhat surprising play. It makes sense, though, because he doesn't want to mill himself. Interesting. Why would he play an 11/11 haste post-combat? He could have just won the game. That makes no sense. Unfortunately, I think he still beats me with Molder Hulk. Oh, dang. So, yeah, we go ahead and play Uprising. Give my creatures Death Touch. To target a creature here. And then here, because this is the only option we have. Kill the 11. Then if I dead weight that, I think I'm still going to lose, but we have to just do it to do it. Do I attack here? I'm not going to block it, so I guess we attack. It does set me up for a combat trick death, but I think we're going to lose anyway. So I would have to draw a creature. So I think that this is the better chance. I think we just go for it. Oh no, wait, we can't attack. He can block it. I'm stupid. It doesn't stop blocking, so disregard everything I just said. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. But anyway, the overlay is working correctly, Bront. Like, everything looks cool. Zooming in like it should and all that. Okay. We have to block. I guess the best draw I could give it here is maybe a Gorgon? Not a Guildgate? Oh well. We almost ran him out of cards. If he had, we could have stalled out, but we couldn't, so GGG. Makes me want to put Molder Hulk in my deck. Oh well. Let's take a glance here, see if we want to change anything. I don't think so. Cody Redux, welcome to the stream, darling. Seems okay. Yeah, problem is I just don't have anything better, man. There was a part of me that wanted to go into like a green-white splash. I really considered that. This is my greens I didn't play. And this is my blacks I didn't play. Oh wait, I don't have any. I played every black card I opened. A couple blues here. I could play like a Capture Sphere if I wanted to get an extra removal spell. And I just don't have enough creatures to make Might any good. Yeah, I mean, in my case, I think it's going to be like maybe a +1, +2 in most cases. I don't usually have creatures out because I do a lot of trading. So I just don't think it's very good in my deck. I'm tempted to put in the Molder Hulk just because it is a big body, but I don't know. I've got 15 creatures as is. I'm thinking about taking out Undercity. Undercity's not been good. Twice now it's not been good. You saw some of the blues here. I mean, I've got some blue-black cards that I could put in. Like, I'm already playing the Artful, but I could put in like a Disinformation campaign if I really wanted. There's some okay blues, like this Capture Sphere is okay, Guild Summit maybe okay, Wishcoin Crab maybe. Not much. My whites were interesting. I just didn't have enough of it. Like this card, I really wanted to splash white for this and this. I don't think that was necessarily right or wrong. I think it was just an alternate option. Just had some good removal there. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop the Undercity Uprising. It's just not been good. It's too expensive. And I honestly could just put in that one white removal spell, but... See, I thought about it. I mean, we can make that deck. Yeah, so this is what I had when I had white. So I had this in here, this in here, this in here. None of these cards are that good. So we drop all the blue. And then that gives us access to... let's see, technically this guy, but not really. So it gives us access basically to these 3 cards. Let's do it this way, make it easier. So now we have access to Conclave Cavalier, Salumala Woodshaper, and Joint Shields. Unfortunately, the Cavalier I just don't think is... We can't support it. Double white's too hard, even if we put in an extra locket. I think Joint Shields is probably bomby, actually. Especially with all my Death Touch. So, I mean, maybe that's actually a good idea to put that in, because I can just block with all my Death Touch stuff. Samala Woodshaper is solid. So, I mean, I'd probably put that in. Don't think we put in the locket. Let's look at what that looks like. That would actually be a deck. That would be the deck right here. And then, I mean, I have other creatures from white I could put in, but... I don't even think Parhelion Patrol is that good in this deck, though, either. Probably better than this Portcullis Vine. Yeah, I'm not done yet. I'm just looking at it. See if there's anything else I want to do. I hate losing Artful Takedown, but yeah, maybe this is better. Definitely possible this is better. 15 creatures still. Lockstone's double white, though. I can't splash a double. It's the only fixing I have is literally 1 Guildgate. I have to put an actual planes in the deck, which is not even what I want to do, but I can do it. Yeah, it's double white, unfortunately. I mean, there's an option. I kind of want to put this guy in, but his cost is white. Want him early. Yeah, but I don't have white creatures. Convoke has to be the same color creature, which I don't have. I'm not sure about the Parhelion Patrol. It doesn't really buff anything in this deck. I mean, it's just a 2/3 flyer Vigilance, which is a fine. It's probably worth playing anyway, even if the Mentor is never relevant. There's also the option of just dropping it and putting in like Joint Shields, which I think seems actually pretty strong. I would still have, what, 14 creatures? So is Parhelion better than Molder Hulk, though? Maybe Molder Hulk's just the better card? Probably is. Let's do that. Let's drop the Parhelion since he doesn't do much for us. See, but isn't he just better than the Bat, though? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm going to drop him, why not drop the Bat? Because the Bat's just not as good. Just a hard choice. It's a hard choice. Drop Bat, add Hulk. Think Hulk's better than Bat? I don't think so. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to drop this just to make my mana better. Also got a ton of 4-drops. I like Hulkian, though. I like the Hulk. So then we'll have to put... Drop 1 card. Yeah, I mean, I like it, too. 2/3, blocks decent. Yeah, this seems okay. I just drop the Portcullis Vine. Probably what I should do. Let's just drop the Portcullis Vine. Then put in 2 more lands. So we'll have to have 1 plains. Wait, what? No, I messed up everything. So we need Let's see, actually we have... just an early creature. I didn't want to play it, but just something in there. There's also an extra creature. So this gives me, I have 4 white cards. So I guess I do need 3 sources of white, maybe. They're all late game, though. Not super important. I'm not sure about Call of the Culprit, but seems okay. Maybe I'll need more than 2 white, though. I might even need to go up to 17 lands now. Since we're playing Molder Hulk. Another 4-drop. Huh. I think maybe we drop the collar, put in an extra 17th land. Seems right. I think we have Locket. I think we'll stick with 16 lands for now. So let's just stick in 1 more land and call it a day. So we need... Right now we've got 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources, 5, 6, 7 black sources, which is not enough black, probably. So we need to drop a forest for a swamp. Gives me 8 and 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 8, and 2? 8, 8, and 2? The only other option is I could drop a swamp and put in another plains. Also the option of using the locket that I have, the green-white locket, as a fixer. That seems a little worse. Is the locket maybe better than Conclave Tribunal? Or not Conclave, but Call of the Culprit. The world may never know. See, we need 1 more land. We will just put in a... What am I doing? We'll just put in a plains. So we'll go 3 whites, because I have 4 white cards. And then everything else is like it is. So. I would not be surprised if I had horrible mana issues, but let's try this. Good old, oh yeah. Oh boy. I'm on the draw. I get a white, it's pretty solid. I've got 2 removal spells. Since we're on the draw, we'll keep it. Hey, look at that, it worked out. Speaking of removal, I guess we just drop it. Okay. Creature or enchantment. That's a little annoying. Hey, we drew a white source. Guess we offer the trade. He won't take it. If I play Woodshaper, it just dies to the Hellkite. I also have the option of just playing the Severing Strands, sacrificing my Gorgon to kill its dragon. Doesn't seem like the best play, but it might be necessary. I think that's the call. It's unfortunate, but that's what has to happen. And then we'll play the Guildgate and be happy. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's a little annoying, but not near. Hey, that's a pretty good draw. Now the question is, do we just play the Wood Shaper? Do we play the Canopy? I guess for right now we play the Wood Shaper, so. Grab the Null Hide. I think we'll save the Dead Weight and pass the turn. I think Call of the Culprit's going to be bad in this matchup, because I don't think a lot of the cards he plays will have high toughness. Could Canopy. Could play the. He knows I have the Ferrex, so I might as well play it though. So let's go ahead and do that. And I guess we just play the land and sit back. I mean, he would have to have a removal spell in red-white that costs 4 or less. So, yeah, I think it's fine. So he would have to pay 2 to make my Ferrex lose it and then do it. So, obvious. Let's see. Deal 4 damage to you. If you decline, your opponent draws 3. So we will take action. Yeah, of course you eat that. You don't ever let them draw. Destroy all creatures with power 4, toughness 4 or greater. Eh. Oh well. Had to play it eventually anyway. I guess we Canopy now. I guess we can't be on his turn, actually. Could deadweight this, but that seems bad. I guess we could deadweight and attack, and that seems okay. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go ahead and deadweight. May not be the best play. This is what I'm going to do. And we can at least get a little bit of offense returned. Save the Canopy for his turn, or the Culprit. He plays something big. I think I'll probably eat the 1 if he attacks, and then Canopy at end of turn, just in case. Might lose 1 net life, but it just is better play, I think. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and Canopy. We will destroy a creature flying, kill the Rock Charger. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. Presumably at end of turn he'll draw 2 cards. That's whatever. So we'll go ahead and do our combat. And we'll play Doom Whisperer. Really? Guess we'll go ahead and surveil. I think we leave both these on top, but I think we want the creature first. Oh well, our guy dies. Better for that to hit my creature than me. He's not really as much of a Boros. Seems like he's more of like a red-white, like, Is It style deck or something. So is he gonna like double spell attack for 1? I think the deadweight was actually a good call in hindsight. Obviously I have to eat the 4 again. Take action. He's out of gas now. I mean, he does have 2 cards he can draw, but I mean, we know our next card is a removal spell. We don't get value out of this guy, but that's fine. I guess he eats it maybe with he plays the current and kills it, but if so, he's still completely out of gas. The current is just such a mediocre card. It's so high costed. I like how this has a shadow bottom right corner randomly way up there. I figured that was coming soon enough. It is, but it's 2 cards. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this game, especially having this in my hand. So now we'll get a little bit of attacking in. And if he plays anything big toughness randomly, we collar it. If he doesn't play anything big toughness, we fame it. So I don't know if we fame that or not. We get to Surveil 2 if we do this, so I guess it's worth it just for that. Seems bad, but let's do it. It's a really strong card to Surveil 2 off that. Another removal spell and the bat. I don't think the bat is very strong here. Might grave it. I guess it's just another creature, though. We'll leave it like it is. You got a deck with 7 black cards, a bunch of green, and about 6 Golgari. That doesn't sound like the worst. It's risky a little bit, Bromp, because if I don't get another creature, I'll be on the back foot, because he can just kill my Harpooner. So that's the only reason I did it, because it's a guaranteed creature. It may not be the best creature, but it's something else out there, for sure. And again, if he does play the direct current, he has to discard 2 cards. Or will play it and discard a card, so... Okay, this is a problem, a little bit. Oh, non-combat damage. Oh, he can give it first strike. I see the problem now. I think Tajik is pretty strong. Can't block it, so I gotta just take it. I don't know, man. A 3-2 for 3 is fine. Well, there's no shock in this format, so... And we got removal anyway. So I guess we do the attacks first? Or do we do removal? I guess we do removal first. So we'll go ahead and play Conclave Tribunal. Yeah, and limited he's good. Just a 3-2 first strike is strong, so we'll get rid of him. And we'll attack. Okay, is there any risk of us dying next turn if we do this? He plays Direct Current, hits us for 2, puts us at 4, hits us with 1, plays another spell. I mean, he could theoretically have 2 spells and kill us. Maybe there's an option of keeping 1 back here. It's a little risky, but I think we just push the damage through. If he has like another mountain, another direct current, oh well. A lot of what ifs, and we have a guaranteed win next turn if he doesn't kill the bat, which he's going to kill the bat, obviously. But then if he attacks and doesn't have another creature, obviously he can't do that. So, well, he hit me. Does he have the win? Does he have first strike? Okay, he got there. Yeah. Maybe I should have kept the blocker back. Is what it is. It was a decision to make, and maybe I made the wrong one. Well, no, I could have just chumped. I could have just chumped and then beat him over 2 turns instead, but I don't know. I don't feel like I did anything wrong necessarily. It just unfortunately didn't work out. Unfortunately, didn't work out. I think I'm going to drop this collar. I don't think it's that. I mean, it's good in certain matchups, but it's just so iffy. That was a dead card the entire game. And that's what I think I'm going to have to struggle against is the fast decks. So, yeah, I like both. I like Artful Takedown a lot, but it might be better. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting back in the Port Call is fine. It's not a good card, but it does replace itself, and it's just an early blocker, so it just helps me out. It's another creature for the deck. Other than that, I don't really have many other options. I guess I could put Fresh Face, but that seems bad. Could play the Joint Shield still. I'm tempted on that one, but it is expensive. So I think we're going to I could actually play this Sworn Companions. That actually seems like a worthy splash, honestly. I think I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna just put in this one because I think it's just a solid card. It's because it makes lifelink tokens, and I kind of want to survive till late game. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Sworn Companions in place of the Conclave card. Let me just double check, make sure we're 40. Boom. Alright, let's try this. So, let's see. Stone Chewer. You said you had a Golgari deck going along, so you playing Sealed as well? I definitely don't want to lose here. This is going to be a lot of gems I lost. Okay, awesome. You definitely let me know how you do. I think Golgari is one of the stronger. I'm in a game getting creamed. Oh, well, it happens sometimes. You saw what happened to me just now, so. It definitely happens. Huh. It's a bad hand. That's a better hand. That's unfortunate. I think we will bottom that Molder Hulk, though. Thus is magic, right? Thus is magic. I don't like Urban Utopia at all, because it doesn't actually increase your mana, it just filters it, so it's like, meh. That's a good card. I wish I had gotten one of those. If I got one of those, I probably would have played 4 colors. Probably would have splashed blue for the Artful Takedown. Just because it's such a strong card. Centipede first. I actually like the Centipede quite a bit. It just seems like a very solid playable card. I like 3/2s or 3 anyway, and then seems good. Okay, I don't think I play the Guild Gates. I think I played the Bat here. Seems right. Yeah, I think I play the Bat. And then if he wants to trade off the Centipede, he can. So yeah, we're not going to attack. We'll sit back for a minute. Perfect for me. Okay, so we will go ahead and play the Guildgate now. And I guess we do attack with the Bat. Do we attack with the Centipede? Probably. And then then we have the Gorgon. That seems right. So we'll attack with both. He might have like the deal 2 to an attacking creature or something, but if he does, he does. Nothing we can do about it. Maybe I should play the Gorgon before combat because of that, in hindsight. But I don't know. It's interesting also he didn't play the Guildgate for some reason. There's also the option of just holding back and not attacking with the Centipede, but I think we'll go both. Kill the Bat. Okay, so if I had played the Gorgon before combat, I would have been able to put the counter on it, so I probably should have done that. But it just is what it is. I mean, he could have just cast it in response or something, so it may not have mattered. But I think since we have another Gorgon and we kind of want to get our graveyard filled, I think we trade here. He's also looks like he's out of gas, which is good for us, so we can go ahead and play the Locket, which will let us do a Worm next turn, and we get a Gorgon this turn, so that's always beautiful to see. Yeah, this is what we want to happen. We want him to be out of gas, and we're not out of gas. So, just in case, I think we'll hold the land for the moment. We'll drop the Worm. which should make our thing, what, a 5/5? Pretty sweet. 5/5 vigilance for a turn. Looks good to me. Because there is that rat that can make me discard a card, so it's like, just in case he were to play something like that, I need the Price of Fame. That's perfectly fine with me. And that is perfectly fine with me as well. Alright, awesome. So now we will go ahead and play this to kill this. And get the Serval too, which I almost forget every time. We will gladly graveyard 2 lands. And then we will get some combat going here. I guess we'll go ahead and play land now. I mean, he has to tap out to draw a card, so that's perfectly fine with us. He probably surrenders right here, I assume. As expected. Easy round. Easy round. I'm definitely a little higher on the worm than when I started today. Vigorous Worm's been pretty good. Alright. So we're now at least winning 600 gems. Definitely not 2k that we paid in. Got to get to 6 for that, but it's something. I think we're pretty happy with where the deck is now. I don't think I'm going to make any other changes. So yeah, we will leave it as is and jump into game number 5. Got 1-2, lost 2. So how long have you been playing Magic Stone? You an old pro from Alpha days, or a fresh spawn from the Ixalan world? You won the game? Nice. Ooh. This hand is actually great, but if I don't draw a third land, it's awful. But yeah, we're definitely... It's me black. Really bad. I think we keep this. A little risky, but we are on the draw. We have 2 turns to draw land. Opponent did not mulligan, doesn't look like, so we will keep. We lose the game, it's because of the opening hand. Come on. Basic land. An untapped land is what we need here. Okay, we're not getting there. At least we have a creature we can play. We got a nice little 2/2 bear here. Alright, come on, land. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Started that around Scars of Mirrodin. Okay, so you've been at it quite a while. I remember Scars was a fun time in Magic. New Phyrexia was a really fun set. Infect and all that. Really, really, really want to draw a land here, boys and girls. I was at a con and learned how to play at a Boy Scout only event where the creators show up. Oh, that's pretty amazing. Good old Richard Garfield. Seems like a pretty cool dude. Please land. Yes, yes. We don't just straight up lose. So now I have an interesting predicament. I can attack and offer him the trade where he might discard a card. I think I'll still do the attack regardless. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and attack here. I think if he wants to discard another creature is good for me here. So I think we attack. I mean, he trades a creature for a creature. It seems neutral. I think he blessed my deck. I still have a deck where about 60% of it is original, but the deck I can play rest of the range. That's pretty sweet. I'd like to meet Mr. Garfield myself. Seems like that'd be a really fun thing to do in general. Question is, do we play Sworn Companions or Spinal Centipede here? Or Gorgon? I think we go Centipede. There you go. Less by the creator. That's pretty good. I like how you have a detailed record of how many games it's won. That's pretty sweet. What format is it, or is it just like casual, just everything tossed together? I guess we sacrificed the centipede, obviously. Huh. I actually could do some interesting things here. I could offer the trade, or I could play Sworn Companions. I think, yeah, okay. So I think I'd offer the trade here. I think if we trade, it's okay. Autumn Burn, Legacy Elves, Commander decks, no banless decks. It really does sound like it's blessed. I think here we actually drop Sworn Companions. This actually gives us a little bit of an advantage into the Conclave Tribunal if we really need to do that at some point. This looks pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. What? What? Did he really just use a Deadly Visit to kill a freaking token? I mean, yeah, I get he maybe really needed to surveil, but that is a bad... I mean, that is a good mana advantage for us. Dang. Wow. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Okay, well, we are looking good now. So we'll drop the Gorgon, and then we'll start gaining some life. Did you notice the weird awards? Weird awards. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Deadweight is an amazing card. Absolutely. You probably play everyone that you open in sealed, and I think it's a semi-high draft pick. Not like first pick one unless it's just jank in the pack, but it's like probably top 5 picks. 3 packs guaranteed. I'm still not sure what you're referring to with that. I apologize. Are you referring to like the sealed payout? The sealed payout, I think, is 3 packs guaranteed. Which it should be, because you're paying freaking $15 to play or something, so. Yeah, they definitely don't make it as generous as the draft payout, that's for sure. So he gets a 2-drop black card? Okay. That's cool, I guess. I guess we'll play a target for it. Because we want him to go ahead and waste his Severed Strands on my flyer. That way I can play the Nullhide Ferrix and just win. So. Oh, that's big. What does this do again? But a green permanent card with converted mana cost 2 or less, so nothing happens. Okay, well that could have been scary, but instead we have this. So, yeah. And we even get to put a little counter on my lifelinker. This is working out absolutely perfect. I love Deadweight for draft sets because, well, a lot of reasons, but maybe it makes going second less bad. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. Because it's always good to have a 1-drop answer that it's actually good. Yeah, that was a perfect game for us, basically. The opponent definitely struggled some, but it happens. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this deck. It's definitely not ideal, but it's pretty dang strong, actually. GG it is. Alright, so we're up to 1,200 gems, so that's actually a pretty big jump. So it doubles from 2 to 3. It's pretty sweet. It's actually kind of weird. So 200, 400, 600, 1,200? Why is that such a massive jump there? And then 14, 16, 2,000. That's weird. It's kind of weird, but it's whatever. I'm happy to hit this tier at least. So we definitely want to get to 6, but it's going to be a stretch to get there. As always, let's take a glance, see if there's anything we want to change, anything that played badly. I don't think there was anything. So I'm not sure about Molder Hulk, but yeah, like I've got 2 dead weights here, as you can see. Yeah, I mean, I think we're still good as we are. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. We'll probably finish out this sealed event, or unless we end up going like undefeated from here or something, then we may cut it and finish it another day, but we'll see how long it takes. Okay, seems okay. Got our white, we got creatures, we got removal, we'll keep. I didn't explain it well before, but the deck I'm playing had like 7 total black cards in all, but one of them were just kill spells. That, again, that sounds pretty dang good to me, buddy. 6 black kill spells, pretty strong. The black removal spells in this format are pretty solid, like especially the instant one. Ooh, that's a little scary. Okay, I think we play the Trooper here, because we're probably going to have to Strands that thing. If he plays another Sky Knight, it's probably just over, in all honesty. Sky Knight's such a good card. That's a pretty good draw. Guess we just jam out Nullhide here. Flying Mentor 2/2 for 3. Well, it's not Mentor, it's Flying Haste. However, it is a good creature to get mentored by other mentor creatures. Okay, Fire Ocean I'm not worried about. I don't like that card very much. Seems weak. Okay. So I think we go to combat here. And attack with both. Do we attack with both? Or do we attack with just Feryx? We're not... He'll probably just block the 2. So I think... I think we go just the Feryx here. Okay, so now I could pay 2 mana to make him lose Hexproof and all that. From there, I could play Tribunal by tapping this guy, getting rid of the Sky Knight. Not sure if that's worth it or not. What's Revelark do? That's a good question, buddy. Good question. That's a hard choice on what I want to do here. We're winning the race, but it's pretty close. I think we go ahead and play another creature here. Alright. Yeah, we'll play the Gorgon. That's what I'm deciding to do. My eyeball is dying. It's Sherp. Everybody stick your tongue out at him. That's an inside joke, boys and girls. Did the sub thing, but it didn't do anything? I don't think you did the sub thing then, darling. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. No, it should do the thing. It worked for Braun earlier. Yeah, they got rid of Nullhide. It's unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, we'll intern my turn. I think we attack with both here. If I play the Trooper, 1, 2, 3, then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what I do, right? That would leave, yeah, so that's right. Okay, so I play the Trooper. And then I play the Conclave. You may have to click the little thing at the top of Twitch where it says, like, share your resubscription or something like that in order for it to actually show up. Sherpas might be the problem. That might be the problem. Yeah, that's annoying. That's a pretty good draw. I have 1 creature in grave. Yeah, that's what we do. So we'll go ahead and play this. Buff up that one. Attack with it. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, I think Sherp, if you were a resub, then you have to actually manually do it or something. I'm not sure, though, on those. There we go. Resub hot! Thanks, Mr. Sherp, for that. I appreciate the resubscription of Twitch Prime. All right, so he can gain first strike. So I guess we need to get rid of him. I guess we do that with this. Alright, now we attack. Images is perfect. Yeah, it is perfect. I've told you that. But why did he take it? Well, no, Sherp, that's not Images. That is an actual overlay on Twitch called Deckmaster. That's something I have put on the stream, so you can do that. However, Images is still perfect. Well, that round started out a little bad, but worked out. Makes it way too big. Oh, okay, yeah. So probably what happens is the overlay zooms it in, and then Images zooms in on that card too. So yeah, it's like right in your face, massive, probably. That's funny. We're doing pretty good. Again, I'm pretty happy with how the deck's been playing so far. Covers the entire screen. Nice. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, we'll just keep going like it is. It's been running pretty perfect. Good old Swamp Chomp. Covers the entire screen. I don't know why that cracked me up so bad. Okay, so we're on the draw. We need a third land, and then we're golden. We have 2 turns to draw it. 3 turns. Well, yeah, 2 turns, I guess. We have dead weight for removal. I think we keep. It's a little risky again, but I'm feeling okay about it. Really need a haircut. Hey, we got there, boys and girls. Our risky hand paid off. Whenever you gain life, you pay 2 to draw a card. He can pay 4 to make a soldier with lifelink. That seems pretty strong, actually. We also got Nullhide, so if we get a 4th land, we really are golden. Naya. Well, we got a 4th land, so now we're golden. Question is, do we play removal here and get rid of this guy? Do we play a creature? I think maybe we just dead weight here and then drop Ferrex next turn. This actually counters Ferrex pretty hard, though. Realized. I could also just get a creature out to have a creature out. I also have this to discard for this. Yeah, in hindsight, I think we go ahead and play creature. Now he's probably going to put an enchantment on it, make it like a 5/4. I'll lose the game because they didn't deadweight it. Not quite. Okay. All was good. I didn't realize I actually gains trample. That's relevant. So he did not betrayed. Interesting. Ha ha ha. Okay, this would be a sweet turn. So, going to attack with this guy. Doesn't block, so I'm going to use his ability and discard Molder Hulk, I think? Maybe we don't. Maybe he just takes 2. No, I can actually prey upon if I do this, so yeah. So we're going to go ahead and use his ability. Discard Molder Hulk. Make him a 4/4. Then we're going to prey upon... So my creature and his creature. Then we are going to play the Iron Shell Beetle. Just lost to the deck that milled itself to 0. Oh no, that guy. Now the question is, do we want to... I think we need another 2/2 here, so we'll put it on himself. And then for the heck of it, we go ahead and deadweight his creature off. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn for us. We used up a lot of resources, but we also broke even with him on everything. I think we're okay. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. Perfectly fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go to combat. Attack with both. Does not block as expected. So we'll drop the Nullhide. Play a land, and we'll end the turn. It does feel bad, Stone Churu, when stuff like that happens. Just like, if I could have just got rid of that creature, we would have lost. We can make a 2/2 knight for 6 and give his creatures trample for a green. Okay, that's not very relevant. Okay, I guess we swing out. The overlay is something to behold, truly. Are you referring to the images overlay or the actual overlay itself? Blows your mind? Awesome. That's what I like to hear. I guess he's going to draw a card here is what he's doing. Yeah, so he's going to pay 2 and draw a card. The one that actually makes it work. Yeah, it's really nice. There's a lot of really cool Twitch overlays. Alright, I don't think there's a reason to play this land, so we'll hold it back as a bluff, and in turn. Yeah, it's a lot easier than saying, hey, streamer, will you hover over Nullhide Ferric so I can see what it does? Yep, Nullhide may be dying. Oh, no. Alright. Enough land. Other than that, we're looking good. That's a bit of a problem. You can check Messenger for what images does the overlay. Okay, I will. Well, we got a problem now, boys. 2-5. Pretty dang good. So she can make herself a 4-5 vigilance. And she's already flying. Ugh, this is disgusting. Part of me really wants to keep this creature in my hand just so I can use it with this guy. I think it might be what I have to do. Definitely can't attack. I guess I could attack. Ah, this seems bad. Do I attack here? It blocks the 3-2, then I get a 3-3, which then threatens to activate. If he blocks it, I can discard and save it and hit for 3. I think I take the bad play and attack here. I think I have to. Now the question is, do I actually discard here to save my guy? I lose a 3-1 flyer. I have to. I have to discard there. Have to. I mean, if I had 2 creatures, this would be perfect. So I'd have a flyer. Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta save this guy. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Okay. And I have enough removal in my deck, I could just draw it and win. Really is definitely a bomb, that's for sure. It's a very bomb-heavy format and sealed, at least. Presumably draft, too. Yeah, that's fine. He has to have removal or another creature here, right? Well, I mean, he has another creature, obviously. He has 4 cards in hand. Yeah, the problem more so is that he has a 4-5 vigilance that he didn't attack with for some unknown reason. Yeah, this is bad now. We drew 1 too many lands. Drew 1 too many lands. Dang it. Yeah, we can't possibly attack. We just gotta sit back and let this happen. I actually like this card quite a bit, this Dawn of Hope. Pretty interesting rare. Oh, man. 1 removal spell and I would have got there. Man, I would have just won, basically. Yeah, make your tokens. You should have done that last turn, but okay, removal is good. Removal is very good here. I think I gotta keep the 3-2. Oh, no, I get a 3-3 that way. So yeah, this is right. So I turn this guy into a 3-3. So I play Severed Strands. Kill Aurelia. And I sacrifice the Spinal Centipede. If it dies, I get a counter on my other guy, making him a 3-3. Kill Aurelia, gain 2 life. Okay. Okay. Combat. Do I attack? He has to block. But he just blocks with this guy, gains a life, and draws a card. So yeah, I don't think I attack. It's actually better for me to hold back and not let him draw an extra card right now. It's less mana that he gets to use. Yeah, Dawn of Hope is inevitability, though. He will win this game if I don't have an answer. Now, I do actually have a removal spell for enchantments in the deck. So that would be a pretty good draw as well. I don't know what the best draw is. Actually, I do know what the best draw is probably. It's probably the Vigor Spore Worm at this point. I could just play it, pump my guy up massive, swing. He blocks and draws a card, and then I have a continuous attacker. This is not the worst, but again, it puts me in the situation. If I attack, he blocks, he gains life, he draws cards. If I don't attack, he amasses a board. Now at least I have the option of saving my guy if he blocks the wrong way. There's no reason for him to block with that one. Yeah, I can't. We just gotta play the creature. But no, my guy gains trample, though. He could go retarded and just horribly block wrong and not realize my guy gains trample. Oh, this is hard. He'll definitely block, but he might block with a token and make a mistake. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go hoping the opponent's an idiot. Here we go. Attack for 3. Idiot. Be an idiot. He did it. He just was an idiot. He didn't know it gave trample. He didn't know it gave trample. He didn't know it gave trample. Yes! Yes! Yes, he didn't know it gave trample. Oh. Oh, be still my beating heart. We relied on the idiocy of our opponent, and it actually paid off for once. How did this just happen? How did this just happen? I'm literally like shivering inside right now. That was such like I shouldn't have won that at all. He had that game. Woo! That was a tough game with bad decisions, and we got there, friends. Wow. Wow, like I am I'm just freaked out right now. I can't believe we just won that one. That's crazy. I wish Bront was here to see that. He would have loved that moment. You should actually clip that. You should clip that, Sherp, and titled it like when opponent doesn't RTFC. That's what you should name it. RTFC. Wow, I can't believe that guy just gave me that game. All he had to do was block with one other creature, and it was over. Like I'd lost. The only chance was him making that one specific mistake. Oh, it feels good. I'm not a big fan of the Crushing Canopy in the main hand, but this seems good. I can drop a turn 4 Doom Whisper. I like this a lot. And I'm on the draw, so yeah, we'll keep this hand. I can't believe we just got there, guys. Like, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. Ah, Magic is a good game, friends. Magic is a good game. We will definitely keep this. This guy's a pretty high-ranked player, so we got to keep that in mind. Won't be able to make those same situations happen in this game, probably. That's a pretty good draw, actually. One of my few 2-drops in the deck. I've noticed our decks are very similar. Are they? Obviously, I can't see yours, but did you get a Doom Whisperer? Oh, that's annoying. That's pretty bad. Luckily, I have removal for that. Question is, do I do it? Or do I... Okay. Okay, we got choices to make here again. So, I can play the Golgari Locket, which allows me to go turn 4 Doom Whisperer, which is good. Or I can play the conservative route and just kill his 2/2. Choices. Take more damage going the Locket way, obviously. But I mean, it's pretty hard to come back from a 6/6 on turn 4. I think we do. I think we go for the ballsy play. We're gonna go Locket and Doom Whisperer turn 4. No attacks. Not black, so value plays are less punished. Very nice. Yeah, we're going for that turn 4 Doom Whisperer. It could backfire and we could lose because of this. Like, it may just be... It may have been a bad call, but I feel pretty good about this. Okay. Now we play land and slam the Doom Whisperer. And pass turn. If he has removal, I probably lose because of taking this play, because it's probably going to be just enough negative tempo to just lose. If he doesn't have removal, I might just win the game. Okay, I'm perfectly fine with that. So we're looking good now, actually. I think he's going to attack here. Wouldn't really make sense, yeah. Okay, we're feeling pretty good now. So, we obviously attack with our 6, but what do we do after that? We have 5 mana to work with, so I could play like the Bat. I could even Prey Upon and kill like his 3/1. Maybe just go ahead and Crushing Canopy that. Maybe hold back the Crushing Canopy for that. That seems fine. So let's go ahead and attack for 6. He obviously takes that. Then I guess we Prey Upon and then Crushing Canopy on his turn. So we'll go ahead and Prey Upon now. And I guess we will just have Doomfist, Doom Whisperer fight this guy. Yeah, that seems right. And then we'll hold the Crushing Canopy just in case he tries to enchant it or something like that randomly. So, yes, I'm splashing for White Stone. I had quite a few different cards that were just good in white, a couple removal spells and such. He can sacrifice, deal 2 to a creature, or destroy a colorless non-land permanent. So he can get rid of my Locket. Dealing 2 to a creature. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he's going to gain life. I see what he's doing now. Okay. So we'll go ahead and Crushing Canopy and get rid of his flying creature. You managed to clip it? Thanks, man. Normally I would Surveil here, but I'm a little worried about my life total. I'm not sure if I should or not. Yeah, I got you. Well, you can actually rewind the video and do it whenever you want in the replay. I really don't know if I should Surveil here. It's actually kind of hard. I don't think we Surveil. I don't think we Surveil. Okay. So we have to keep up the damage, so we attack for 6. We play the Gorgon. And we call it there. It deleted my clip. Yeah, it won't let you post links in chat. You can just private message it to me. It's also on my... There's some way I can do it where I can make the clips not be blocked, but I don't know. I haven't looked into that because it doesn't happen very often. Oh boy. 5-2 Mentor. Okay. That's actually a little scary. Do I trade here? This will be a 2-2 haste. I don't think we block. All right. Go ahead and attack for 6 once again. And then do we play the 1-1? No, we go ahead and play the bat. He doesn't have removal. I think I win. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls, and they can't block this turn. 5, 6, 7. Oh, no. Really? Did I just get cheesed out? I did. Wow. I should have blocked last turn. I thought about it, too. Thought about blocking last turn. Ah, that's depressing. Super depressing. Yep, that is exactly 10 damage. Wow. That is super, super, super unfortunate. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. I'm really depressed at the moment, guys. I'm really depressed right now. Let's just surveil for the heck of it. See what Witty would have gotten. Pretty good draw, actually. Oh well, we lose. Cheese gets there. Cosmotronic Wave got there. Wow. Wow, if I blocked last turn, I had it. Snap, crackle, and pop. That's depressing. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty true. He did rely on my idiocy there. Well, unfortunately, I didn't end up breaking even with gems, but I'm pretty dang close. I got 16 out of gems and 3 packs, so it is what it is. Let's claim our prize. We'll open some packs, and we'll call the stream there. All right. Deafening Clarion. I like that card pretty well, actually. Arclight Phoenix, second one of those. Got a wild card also, which is always good. Dramatic Lantern. I don't think we've ever seen that card before. Let have Guardian. And Camaraderie. Well, that was a somewhat depressing finish to the day, but we won a lot of games that we shouldn't have won, so I can't complain too much. Overall, I gotta say my first impressions with Guilds of Ravnica Sealed is very, very positive. That was a very fun Sealed event. It was fun in the deck building portion, fun in the play, really tight games, some really crazy things that happened, and some funny moments. I mean, this was a good little thing. Yeah, thanks, Stone Chewer. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to call it there, as I said before. So, Sherp, if you're on, we'll hop on over to some League in just a minute. And for anybody else, if you haven't followed, I appreciate it. You don't have to, but if you want to, I appreciate it. So, Stone Chewer, I hope to catch you sometime in the future when I'm doing a stream as well. And if you guys like what you see, leave any feedback. But for now, I am TheBeardedFool, and I'm signing off. And I'll catch you guys next time.